Hi everyone, I'm Yolanda. Welcome to my channel, and in today's tutorial I will be making a Sofia the First Cake. So let's get started. The top tier of this cake is made with a 6-inch cake pan and the bottom with an 8-inch cake pan. I used 3 layers for the bottom tier and 4 for the top tier. This cake is 16 inches in diameter, but I'm going to cut a circle for the skirt that is 14 inches in diameter. I want my skirt to be shorter than the height of the cake. Roll out your fondant and mark 14 inches across. Then make marks on the 14 inch and cut to a perfect round circle measuring 14 inches in diameter. Be sure to dust the surface and the bottom of the fondant circle generously with either confectioner sugar or cornstarch. After cutting the circle, I'm going to use another mat just to be sure that I dust both sides of the fondant circle before I pick it up and place it on my cake. But first I make a mark in the center of the circle and then I proceed to dust both sides of the circle. The reason that I do this is because I do not want the fondant to stretch when I pick it up to place it on my cake. So now I am ready to pick up the fondant circle and place it right on my cake. First I make a mark on my cake, and that should be in line with the mark that I made earlier on the fondant circle. Now that I've placed this skirt on the cake, you see how all the pleats are evenly divided, evenly separated. Now what I need to do is just to smooth the top and the sides so the fondant will not tear from the sides, and that's what I'm doing now. And if you like, you can brush some edible glue underneath the skirt. This is not necessary, but you can do that if you like. Before placing the skirt on the cake, please be sure that your cake is very cold, that it has been in the fridge for at least 30 minutes. A second skirt goes on top of the main skirt. This one skirt has the bottom edge scalloped in half circles, which I drew from paper, and now I'm tracing them on fondant. You may make a mark in the center of this skirt to align it with the center of the main skirt. And now we have just made a double skirt. To make a flower for the purple skirt, I'm using a petal cutter. I'm going to cut 4 petals and I'm going to make a flower with them. For a finished look on the purple skirt, pipe some beads with tip number 3 and either royal icing or buttercream. And now I'm going to cover the top tier with white fondant. I'm going to support the top tier using 3 plastic supports. If you are going to travel with this cake, I suggest that you also put 1 dowel wrap throughout the entire cake, throughout both tiers, right through the middle. If you don't know how to do this, check out the other videos that I have where I stock 2 or 3 tier cakes to show you how to put the support throughout the entire cake. To make the strings of pearls, I'm using a fondant mold and I'm going to place the string of pearls at the bottom of the top tier. And now make a name plaque. You may use your favorite letter cutter. I use this one because this is what I have, but you may use other ones as well. And now I'm going to brush some edible glue on my cake and I'm going to glue the plaque onto the side of the cake. And now I'm going to remove the tiara that has been drying over this can for almost 4 days. It is imperative that you let your tiara dry for as many days as 4 or 5. The longer it dries, the more resistant to breakage it is. And now I'm going to place it on top of the cake. This is how I made these tiny bows on the cake using this fondant mold and using these fondant cutters. I cut some flowers and attached them to the cake. This has been all for today. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here with me. I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial as much as I did. Please share and subscribe to the channel. Also, let me know who your favorite princess is. I will be back soon with another tutorial similar to this one. In the meantime, take care, happy baking, and God bless.